Hey everybody, this is Alec again with Revival Cycles, and today we're going to be talking about bar end mirrors, how to put them on, what options you got, what kind of bike you may or may not have, who knows, but here's where we're going to break it down. All right, in the intro. So you want to change out your mirrors into something a little bit more sleek, something a little bit more cool, but you don't know what to get. I totally get it. A lot of options, a lot of crap, a lot of good stuff. Where do you start? First, you're going to need to find out what kind of bike you have, which hopefully you already know, but what kind of mirrors you can actually put on your bike. A lot of later model bikes, especially in the late 2000s, different manufacturers actually ended up putting bungs in their bars, or their end of their bars are tapped for specific applications. So you're gonna need to figure out what you're working with, because some of these may not work with yours. So do a little research, kind of take your stuff apart, because you may need to either A, get adapters for these things, or B, switch out your bars, which is a whole other thing. But this is just about what may work with yours. In the past, we've gone through a lot of different kinds of mirrors and tested some and see what we like, and we've pretty much come to the conclusion that so far the Oberon mirrors and the Moto Gadget mirrors are like what we consider some of the best quality ones we've seen. A lot of them are billet aluminum. They come with stainless steel hardware. They're kind of almost infinitely adjustable. They don't fall out if you install them correctly. They're just kind of superior from what we've found. Now, there are a couple of options for you depending on how you want to do it, right? So for example, this one is actually a bar end mirror. So if your bar is hollow on the end and there's nothing interfering, you can actually put this on the end, screw it in tight, and there you go. Then there is the slip-on, clamp-on style mirror, which goes over the bars. So that means you'll have to move some of your stuff around, move everything inward so you can fit this at the end of it. However, this specific Moto Gadget mirror, they do make an adapter for it that can turn it into a bar end mirror. Why are these so awesome, you ask, even though you didn't ask? Well, mainly, like I said, they're billet aluminum, they're machined, they have stainless steel hardware, and the cool thing about these Moto Gadget ones is this actually isn't glass. They're highly polished alloy, so they're scratch resistant, they won't crack, they won't fall off. They're pretty badass. All right, so Moto Gadgets. Now there are different styles of these. You go to our website, you'll see they're all made the same, but some of them are bigger than others, some of them are smaller, different shapes, but they all do the same thing as far as the bar end slip-on mirrors. Now the Oberon mirrors, just as high quality. These are glass, but they're all aluminum, stainless steel hardware, just like the other ones. And these are bar end. They actually go to the inside of your bar. With these mirrors that are bar end mirrors, they also do come with adapters. Some of the ID of bars are a little bit different than others, so you actually have a little adapter that you can use to basically make it fit. Now that you know a little bit about how cool these things are, I'm going to show you how to install them onto your motorcycle. So once you've established that you can actually use these type of bar end mirrors for your bike, now I'm going to show you how to install them. So these grips in particular are Posh grips, and they actually come pre-cut at the end of them to accept bar end mirrors or turn signals. I just have a little plug on them. Now Moto Gadget makes some as well, both of which are on our website, easy to find. So I remove the cap, and then I can install the main part of the actual bar end. One thing you want to always do is use blue Loctite, not red, but blue. This will actually keep it in place and keep it from coming loose. So let me start by doing that. Throw a little bit on here first. Now, I'm ready to do this. You might want to get it a little bit tight first, that way you can get it inside the bar without having to twist for years. There we go. Kind of get a loose setting of where you think you might want it. And what I usually do is once I've kind of get it in there loosely, let me grab this. Then I install the mirror where I want it to sit. That way, because once you tighten this one down, you can't get back to it again once you install this. So you want to make sure you've got it set where, you know, it's not too far down, it's not too far up, but kind of right where you need it to be. We'll say it's supposed to be there. So, move this guy again. Tighten this all the way down. It's okay to put a good amount of force on it because you don't want it coming loose. Grab these. All right, so once that's installed, kind of get an idea of where you want it to be. Tighten her up right there. No sweat, you're done. That's all it is. Now this one is actually adjustable on the mirror part, and you can just slightly loosen these bolts in the back, and you'll be able to adjust that and tighten it back down. Now these mirrors actually do come with different adapters. There are 1-inch bars, there are 7/8 bars. Typically that's what you have, but this particular one didn't need a sleeve on the inside, but these do come with different ones for the different inner diameter of your handlebar. So you'll see these in the package as well. Yeah, pretty simple. Now you have a mirror, now you can see what's behind you. It's a good thing. So yeah, it's pretty simple, not that hard to do. The only thing you gotta take into consideration, like I said before, make sure that the bike you have will accept these bar end mirrors, and you may have to do some slight modifications otherwise, like cut holes in the end of your grips, or kind of move all your controls inward to get the bar, basically the slip-on mirrors on. Another thing to note is that these are sold separately, and as always, if you want any of these, feel free to go to our website, revivalcycles.com, or you can follow the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, everybody. If there's something you want to see or another video or something you don't know about, just put it in the comments, and we'll continue to keep making these things. Thanks.
Now's the time of video where most people ask for money or donations or whatever. I'm not gonna ask you for that. What I'm gonna say to you is, if you wanna see more videos and you wanna learn more of what we've learned, and you wanna see a deep dive into a lot of these topics, go to our website and buy something. We sell everything from motorcycle gear, helmets, motorcycle parts, specialized tools. We sell lots of things, and they've all taken us years to figure out what the best stuff is, and we figured it out. So go to revivalcycles.com. There's some really good stuff there. Everything from like kick-ass hand grips from Posh to Radiance LED lighting and everything in between. We want to teach you what we know, but this stuff takes time and it takes real effort to make these videos and make them good for you guys. So go support us by helping yourself to the cool stuff you already need. And it helps us because we make a little bit of profit, and then we can justify doing more videos. Thanks for your support.